whatever happened between your mom and dad has nothing to do with you. Maybe your mom made a bad choice. Maybe it was a great choice and dad went down some weird rabbit hole of alcohol and drugs and ended up absent out of your life. Whatever circumstances led you to here, where you are without dad, we now have to figure out, what do we do beyond this? Your father who's absent, who chose to abandon you, to abandon your siblings, to abandon your mom, to leave, that's not your fault. What is your fault is if you continue to stay in this state of victimhood. But I want to let you know that the greatest level of self-mastery that you could do right now is to understand one thing, that that was not your father. That's not your dad. That person who abandoned you is just a sperm donor. And I want you to understand it that way. As soon as you do, you will already start evolving to a higher place as a human. And so young men, I'm speaking to you. If you were fatherless, understand that that was a sperm donor. You were abandoned, and that was a gift because that guy was an asshole. But the gift that you got was a gift of life, the gift of opportunity. And instead of feeling like a victim, like you were rejected, like you were abandoned, you should feel as though you've got a chance to impact and to influence the next generation. And so what you can do as a young man who is fatherless is to realize that fuck him, number one. Number two, use that anger and rage and channel it for good instead of for self-destruction, and become the best version of yourself. And then blaming because, well, other people have some advantage. Fuck you. Fuck you. No one has an advantage. Every fucking person has had a tough life, motherfucker. And at some point, you have to become an active and willing participant in the saving of your own ass. Someone would have showed me that it is not the external things that are happening. Yes, we got a fucked up president. Yes, the pharmaceutical industry, the media, everything is working against us right now. Our Constitution is being torn to shreds. Inflation is through the roof. Everything is expensive. I get all of that, right? I get all of that. But those are external components that you can't control right now. But there are things that you and I can control, so why not do something about that? And if you started to control yourself, and I did myself, and everyone here started controlling themselves, guess what? As a whole, as a community, we begin to rise, and we can actually change the course of our country, of our planet, of our world. People are gonna die, people are gonna get sick, you're gonna have an unexpected call where someone got into a car accident, you're gonna lose a job, your business is gonna go under, you're gonna be in massive debt, you might have to go into bankruptcy, you might get sick, you might get a disease, something might happen, a car gets stolen, you might get mugged. There's a lot of things. She might break up with you when you didn't see it coming. You have to be an active participant in the saving of your own life, into building the better version of yourself, into levitating, into evolving, into transcending into the 2.0 version of yourself. You go, but what if I don't feel like it? You do it anyway. What if I'm tired? You do it anyway. What if it's gonna be hard? You do it anyway. Well, what if I didn't sleep well last night? You do it anyway. What if it's really, really cold? You do it anyway. What if I didn't do it last night? You do it today. What, are you gonna repeat being a fucking loser? Go and get your bench press, shoulder press on, bicep curls, tricep presses, build those t-shirt muscles, bro. And in the process, you might find a honey in the gym. And when you do, God damn it, you stacked so many wins this morning, you might just walk up to her and say, what's up, girl? Today's a good day. I bet if I took every single one of you that are feeling hopeless and despair and sad and disappointed and let down and heartbroken and you're broke, I bet if I took every single one of you and put a gun to your head and it's like, tell me right now, motherfucker, tell me right now. Tell me exactly how to be a badass human. From the time you wake up to the time you go to sleep, motherfucker, tell me right now. You would be able to tell me. You would make the fucking perfect list. Well, you first set an alarm, and then you wake up to that alarm, you don't hit the snooze button, and then you drink your 30 ounces of water, and then you make your bed, and then you shower, and then you wear clean clothes, not old clothes. You open the curtains, you let the sunlight in. And then when you let the sunlight in, you go downstairs, you do 50 to 100 burpees outdoor, you get some sun on your skin, and then you eat something high protein, maybe have a little coffee, but don't suck down energy drinks and ho-hos and fucking Cheetos and let that dust go into the belly button. Don't make your titties all jiggly. Instead, go to the gym and get a workout on a consistent basis. Wear a shirt that's a size too small to make you look even more buff. Walk up to a chick, say, what's up, girl? Have a conversation. When you have that conversation, you actually start being social. When you start being social, guess what? Some chicks are gonna think you're a weirdo. Others might actually talk to you. Now you start building confidence. You might even make a plan to take this honey out to a dinner date, to lunch, maybe a little coffee. Oh, B, you're being too old school. I just want to hit it and quit it. You're a fucking retard. But I'm saying as a man, you know what you need to do. You need to eat right. You need to work out. You need to get sun. You need to be optimistic. And you are only going to be optimistic when you start serving humanity. Go out there and just be good to other people. Go to a homeless shelter and start feeding them. Work at the soup kitchen on a weekend.